Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Glam It Up, brought to you by Live and Talented. I'm Andrea Chaco, and thank you for joining us today. I am super excited for today's guest. His name is Adrian, and he has a lot of special designs from Yurami Boutique, which he designed himself. So it's going to be a very special segment just for you, and I'm actually wearing one of his dresses today, so I feel extra special today as he got me all glammed up. So without further ado, let's get started. Thank you so much for joining me today. Adrian, welcome. I'm super excited to have you here joining us today. How are you feeling?
You know what? I'm feeling great. Thank you for the invitation.
Absolutely.
I'm glad to be here.
The pleasure is all ours. And of course, I do have to be a little bit biased because I've gotten to wear some of your extraordinary pieces that you've designed for me. So I absolutely love and adore everything that you've brought for us. And I'm so excited for everyone at home to see what you've brought for us. But first, please tell us, what inspired you to become a designer and start creating these beautiful designs?
You know what? I remember back when I was a little kid that my grandpa would sew. So he would have those really old sewing machines, and he would put us in his lap, and he would pedal. So and a lot of my family actually sew. I have two aunts in California that actually sew. So I think it's always been in me, but I think I discovered it when I was about 12 years old. Wow. That I could, this could be something that I would really, like and everything. So after I graduated, I attended EPCC for some fashion school. And I would kind of get like antsy because I would want the teacher to put a sewing machine and make me sew instead of sketching, But I actually made my first wedding gown around when I was 20 years old.
Wow, that is absolutely incredible. And here I am sitting here not even knowing how to put a button back in, my jacket when it falls off. That's a little embarrassing. But before we go on to see your incredible designs, I do want to ask, how did the name Yurami come to life?
You know what? It actually came to life thanks to my wife. Our three kids, they are with Y, Yamilet, Yurem, and Yeira. So actually the first three words, which is Y-U-R, are from my son, which is Yurem. And then the last three letters are from Yamilet, A-M-I. So those 6 letters put together, it spells Yurami.
Wow. I absolutely love it because it has a meaning to it.
Yes,
and
it
it's
does.
Very special. And of course, who doesn't love family? We all love our families and adore them. So I love that you were able to incorporate the people that you love most into what you love doing most. So that's absolutely incredible. So we're going to go ahead and bring out our very first model of the night, Yeira, who happens to be your daughter. Let's see Yeira. And I am going to ask you to please tell us a little bit about this first design.
This little first design is high-low. Actually, she's my daughter. She's 4 years old.
Adorable.
Go, baby. It's a high-low, high-waisted. It's a blue tone with white.
And of course, a beautiful model wearing it. And that headpiece, did you create that headpiece as well?
You know what? We actually bought the head and we modified it. Yamilet's headpiece years ago.
Oh, wow. No, well, she definitely looks absolutely beautiful in this dress. And of course, she can wear this to, various special occasions.
Quinceañera, special occasions, Easter,
Easter, of course. I absolutely love it, and she looks absolutely adorable. Is there anything you like to say, Yeira?
Yeah. What do you want to say? Thank you for a walk.
Well, thank you so much for coming. You look absolutely stunning. You're such a beautiful princess. Thank you. I'm going to ask you to head on towards the back so we can get our next model out. So if you want to head
Thank
over
you, baby girl.
This way, thank you so much. You look absolutely beautiful. And up next, we do have our next model. Her name is Paulina. Paulina, if you can join us out here. And here is another beautiful gown. Tell us a little bit more about this one.
This one's a tulle gown with a lace top with a skin color, off the shoulder with a ruffle on the top. This dress you can wear for any occasion, quinceañeras, Easter, a wedding.
And it's super pretty, and I think the colors are actually, some of the colors that are always trending.
Always.
Like, it doesn't matter what, when you want to wear these colors, you can just wear them whenever because they're always in style.
Off-white with a blush pink color.
And it's absolutely beautiful. And you absolutely rock it, Paulina. Do you want to tell me how you feel in this dress? Do you like it?
Yes, I am so excited to be here. I want to appreciate my tío that he made this dress for me.
Oh, thank you, baby.
So sweet, so adorable, and you're so lucky to have such a talented tío. I'm a little bit jealous right now. Thank you so much, Paulina, for joining us. And now we are going to go on to our next model. Our next model of the night is the beautiful Lisbeth. I'm also a little biased because I also know this precious little princess right here, and she looks absolutely stunning. Adrian, tell us a little bit about what Lisbeth is wearing.
You know what? I've actually dressed Lisbeth for quite some time. I think it's been about 5 years. Something that I've learned is to hear your customers. You know, I know she loves bling. So for me, every time her mom calls me, Lisbeth needs a dress, I know it has to be bling.
Right.
Bling everywhere so that she sparkles like a diamond.
And she absolutely rocks that. And I love that you said, that you listen to your customers, because that is super important. And, for example, when you've designed things for me, that I'm more, a little bit more subtle,
Yes.
not so much of the bling, more plain.
Yes.
And you have always, never let me down.
Thank you.
Every single thing that you've done for me has been absolutely beautiful and stunning. Thank you so much, Lisbeth. You look absolutely beautiful. Thank you for joining us. And of course, our next model of the night is a very special one because she's another one of your daughters,
Yes,
a very lucky one and special one. So let's bring out Yami. Yami, if you can join us out here. And once again, look at this. Look at how beautiful this is. Adrian, tell us about what Yami is wearing.
Yamilet is wearing a emerald green dress, lace top, and a 2-layer skirt. You know what? Like I told you right now, especially with kids, it's always good to double line every single gown because it's very practical. I've learned with my daughter that once she's fed up with the gown, she wants to take it off, So when everything is double lined, it's going to be very comfortable for them to wear and very practical for the moms to take it off once it's done.
Yeah, definitely. And I think even not just for little kids, but I can speak from experience. The dresses that I've worn that you have made for me, they've all been super comfortable.
Yes.
I've never had an issue. I know sometimes women, we wear dresses and they itch here and we get rashes and all this stuff. Not once has that happened with your dresses. So
yes.
thank you so much.
So
for
I've learned that.
So thank you, Yamile, for teaching your father that's super important for us. Thank you so much for joining us. And up next, we have Veronica. Veronica, if you can come out here. Now we're going to get to the good part because these are dresses for me too. So I'm going to start shopping right now. No, just kidding. But look at this beautiful gown. I absolutely love it. Tell us about this gown.
You know what? This dress was actually designed for Miss Texas Teen.
Wow.
2 years ago. And it's a velvet dress, just like the green one you won in for
Right.
Miss La Feria. And it's with a Chanteuse royal detachable skirt.
I absolutely love when skirts detach.
Yes.
Because it's so awesome that you can, just take it off and be comfortable and you can give it a different look. And especially because if you wear this once, you can probably take the skirt off and wear it again another time.
It's
and
a
no one
gown you
will
can
ever know.
recycle more than one time.
Exactly. No, and I absolutely love it. Thank you so much, Veronica, for joining us. You look absolutely beautiful. And up next, we have the one, the only Miss Border City's Outstanding Teen, Natalia. Tell us about what Natalia is wearing. I love it already.
Ball gown of organza with embellishments and beads all over. There's Swarovski crystals. And like I told you right now, I've dressed Natalia for several occasions. So it's really nice when you get to know the client, when you get to know what they like, what they don't like. And again, the key here is listening to your clients.
Right, so that they can be comfortable. And there is so much detail in this dress. You do all of this yourself?
Yes,
do you
ma'am.
have help or anything
No,
at all?
you know what? I'm such a perfectionist person that I like to make sure my gowns are down to perfection. So I actually work by myself.
Wow, and how long does it take you to do something like this? Because obviously this has a lot of detail to it.
Yes, this dress usually takes about 3 weeks to make.
Wow. No, well, I absolutely love it. And of course, Natalia, you look beautiful. And next we have Dali, who is going to model this gorgeous gown for us. I absolutely love this one as well. So tell us about this one, Adrian.
Again, this one has a chiffon skirt. It's always really nice to see on runways, especially pageantry.
Yes.
In color bottom with an actually this material they already purchased it. Like they print it out with glitter. It has a glitter design from the bottom all the way to the top, and then you just add an embellishment belt, and makes a gown.
Wow, that is absolutely beautiful. I love, again, there's so much detail. And that is so cool that I didn't know, that these things already came with the glitter and all that stuff. So that is super incredible and absolutely stunning, of course. Thank you so much, Dali. All right, now let's go to our next model of the night. Her name is Marlene. Marlene, if you can come out and join us. And I absolutely love this already because yellow is my favorite color. So tell us about this gown, please, Adrian.
You know what, Andrea? This is an 100% lycra. It's a very stretchy material, so it stretches where it needs to stretch, but it slims where it needs to slim. So that way it gives you that really Marilyn Monroe kind of look. And this dress is really simple. It's just halter top, backless with sleeves, and I just added a strap of crystals.
I think it's so gorgeous because it's so simple yet so elegant. Like the bling around your hands over here, and then the neck. It just gives it that pop.
Yeah.
And then the open back. It's just so elegant and beautiful and simple at the same time. I absolutely think Marlene is rocking this dress, and like I said, yellow is my favorite color, so I do have to be a little bit biased. But thank you so much. And up next, we have our next model of the night. Her name is Regina. So Regina, if you can come out here and join us. Now, this is another beautiful dress. Tell us about this one.
You know what? This is an off-the-shoulder with an embellishment of crystals on the top. It actually has pockets. I don't know if the model figured it out, but it has pockets. So it's actually really fun, especially with prom. These girls are always now with the phones. Yes. So they have a place to put their phones.
Definitely.
And take corset back. So, this dress is more for like a teen girl.
Right. No, and it's absolutely stunning. And what girl doesn't love a dress with pockets,
right?
We all love that, and it's always incredible. And it's such a great surprise to find out when you don't know about it.
You don't know about it.
So it's super cool. Thank you so much, Regina. You look absolutely beautiful. And our last model of the night is, once again, Natalia. We're going to bring Natalia out here with our last design. Tell us about this one.
Let me tell you something about this material. Once you start cutting, beads start going everywhere, Andrea. So before you know it, there's times that I'm all full of these are called lentejuela.
Right.
So sometimes I have them in my face, in my forehead, in my hair, and I have to sweep tons of lentejuela everywhere. But the final look, it's very beautiful.
It is beautiful. And you're making me feel bad right now because I think it was Thanksgiving of 2018, you made me a gown with this material, but the design was different. I can just see you already working on it late at night, full of glitter.
Full of.
No, but it's absolutely stunning, and the material is actually really comfortable.
Yes.
And it's not itchy at all.
I
remember I did not get any, rashes, or I wasn't uncomfortable or anything like that. And I'm sure Natalia feels pretty comfortable. She looks stunning. So thank you so much, Natalia. You rocked it. And, of course, that was all you brought for us. It was just kind of like a little tease. So make sure to go and visit Yurami Boutique. If people want to find you, where can they find you?
You know what? They can find me at 812 North Virginia, corner with Montana Avenue. The phone number is 915-422-8873.
Perfect. And right now, due to the COVID-19 pandemic, are you open in business? Are you doing online, or how is that working?
You know what? I do a lot of Zoom meetings with a lot of clients from out of town. And when I do schedule appointments, so it's mostly based by appointments.
Okay, perfect.
Yes.
And you do all kinds of looks, right?
Yes, I do all kinds of looks. I've done wedding gowns, quinceañera dresses, prom dresses, pageant dresses.
Of course, so you can do it all. So if you haven't, called Adrian from Yurami Boutique, then you are missing out. You should definitely reach out. Even right now, if you can't directly go to Yurami Boutique, you can always, like Adrian said, set up an appointment and do a Zoom meeting so you can start designing that perfect dream dress for you. Thank you so much for joining us.